I get it. You are an emotionless robot.
Well, I try.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Emotionless Robot Podcast. I apologize for the poor audio quality in the first one. It was super bad, to say the least. I think I fixed the problem, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully this goes better than the last one. In the first episode, I talked about what this podcast was going to be about. And in this podcast episode, I want to actually have a topic to discuss, which is the whole Pewdiepie fiasco. I was so surprised to see that Joe Rogan was talking about the Pewdiepie situation with Philip DeFranco on his podcast, and I just thought, wow, this thing is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I didn't even know Joe Rogan knew who Pewdiepie was. Joe Rogan's woke, son. You can't say woke if you're white. Thanks, MTV. I think everybody gets that joke by now. If you don't, sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I think that video got deleted. You might be able to still find it online. But anyways, I didn't want to talk about the whole fake news stuff because if you get into that whole ordeal, you have to do a lot of research, and I don't care enough, to be honest. I mean, because when you're doing stuff about fake news and you're doing an actual report on something like that, you don't want to become fake news yourself, so you want to research it really well and really detailed. And yeah, I'm just not the person you want telling you what to think about that whole situation. But I did want to talk about jokes and what is crossing the line, and if there is a line to cross, where do we draw it? I don't think that there should be any boundaries to comedy. I think you should be able to joke in any way you want and about whatever you want. But you can't control what people's reaction to it is going to be. You can make the joke, but know that people can and there will be people that are offended. You can't be mad at that because you can't control how people think. Everybody reacts to things differently. Everybody's different. We're all different from each other. I mean, we have a lot of similarities, but there is a lot of differences about how we handle situations, how we react to them, and how we choose to live our lives. So you can't really tell that person who, I don't know, is maybe affected by what you're joking about in a different way, and I don't know, you just can't tell people how to think and how to feel about a situation. However, you can't police language, and you can't police what people say. That's the whole thing with freedom of speech. Because if you're silencing one person in something that you think is in distaste, you could say that discussing government and government corruption is in distaste. And if we're not allowed to discuss that because it's in distaste to you, then the government is free to continually to grow in corruption because nobody's challenging it. And that's a scary thing. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to edit out a part because I was just repeating what I had just said, and I do that, and I'm trying not to do that, and I told myself I didn't want to edit. I want raw conversation, and the problem with that at this point, I'm still not going to edit a whole lot. I just want it to be a genuine conversation with myself, but still. Because at the moment, I'm not very good at just articulating, because I don't talk a lot to people in general. I'm a very quiet, introvert type of person. So while I get this figured out, I think I'll get better and better at not repeating myself so much, and just a all-around more fluid speaker. So in essence, this is actually good for me, because I was thinking about this the other day. I've gotten really bad with my grammar and vocabulary, and I was so good at it growing up. I was way advanced in reading, I was advanced in my vocabulary, all that stuff. And I've gotten really lazy about it. So I'm hoping that this podcast will help me get back in the flow of being a fluid speaker and improving my grammar. I've been doing a lot of reading. Right now I'm reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, which is an awesome book, by the way. I highly recommend it. I'm totally trying to take Stoicism as a philosophy that I need in my life. Just that it's like pessimistic optimism. And what I mean by that is, know that people fucking suck sometimes, and being okay with that, and not getting angry with them, and not being hateful towards them. It's a very interesting way of looking at things, because I always grew up with the thought that if you were a good person, good things would just happen to you. And that's not the way the world works. Shit happens sometimes. So instead of letting that external situation define whether you're happy or calm or positive, just be kind, happy, positive, and don't let those external situations control it, because you're only in control of you, and that's it. And it's like Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. Michael Jackson, I'm staring at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, 'cause no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. I'm a bad singer. Shut up. And I hope I got the lyrics right. I'm sometimes really bad at getting the lyrics correct. I'm the type of person that likes to watch subtitles on movies, because I sometimes don't know what the fuck they're saying. And I'm not retarded, I swear. I just sometimes, I think I'm just a little hard of hearing. I don't know. Because the same thing happens with music. When I'm listening to an artist, I have to look at the lyrics, and sometimes I'll look at the lyrics and I'll be like, holy moly, I totally got this part wrong. And sometimes I'll listen to a song 5 years down the road and I'll be like, oh my god, I totally understand what this song is about now, and I hear the words they're saying. And 5 years earlier, I had no idea what the song about, and I was totally wrong on the lyrics. It's kind of weird. It's a little strange how that works. I don't know if it works like that for everyone else. Let me know in the comments if you suffered from dementia and you're just a young person already. Like myself. So yeah, I think that's going to be the episode for today, guys. I think I jumped around from topic to topic a little bit, which again is why I had titled my podcast before as The Babbling Introvert, because I just ramble from topic to topic, and I'm so scatterbrained. So scatterbrained. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Please make a donation in the description below. Just kidding, I don't have any description of ads or donations. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please support by leaving a like or a little favorite on SoundCloud, like on YouTube, Leave a comment on SoundCloud. Leave a comment on YouTube. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on SoundCloud. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I think I'm going to do this podcast like this from now on. Last episode I said I was going to do it in a British accent. But no. This is a lot better. See you in the next episode.